welcome to the Demo Dive TGIF edition, where instead of digging through Steam's demo tags to sort the trash from the treasure, I play the game in full. I'm CB, wishing you all a happy holiday. Whether quiet or loud, lonely or frustrating, I hope you found something of joy today. I mean, I'm not particularly religious in the Christian way. In fact, you get too devout at me and I will quite often have a minor PTSD flashback because reasons. But while I acknowledge that the holiday is not secular, as so many people like to say it is, I personally view it as a good excuse to give presents and generally wish people joy. Which is pretty much why I'm here tonight. As I mentioned in the last couple of demo dives and yesterday's Christmas Eve spectacular, so to speak, I know full well that there are folks who can't, shouldn't, or just don't want to be with their families on Christmas. So I thought I'd provide some company. Specifically, I'll be company with a warm drink and a bit of gaming. Now, while I was going to do a Wilder Myth campaign, or part of a Wilder Myth campaign, it is Christmas, and Christmas means presents, and since most of my friends live an ocean away at minimum, presents means games. I thought I might show off one of my presents. Most of you will have heard of Blueprints, since it was an indie darling that lost attention to things like Expedition 33, at least partly because it's not the most action-y thing in the world, and probably hard to market as a consequence. I played the demo for it long before the demo dive started, and I really enjoyed it. So then I got it for Christmas from my friend Nix, and I thought that tonight would be a good opportunity to see how many spoons are required to play this thing. Because while it's Christmas, and actually there was not even anything like a fight with my parents this year, we have had a drop in the temperature, and those mean pain spikes. So not on a whole lot of spoons tonight, but I understand that this game can get a little complicated, so I want to see how far I can go when tired and owie. So, sitting comfortably? Good. Then we'll begin. I think my settings are okay. Well, they've clearly either they've already done something for the holidays, or they just did that. I don't remember the load screen from the demo well enough to be sure. I say that because of that crown sitting on top of the books, because that's not an ordinary crown. That looks like the paper crown that people here in the UK get in Christmas crackers, which, look it up. I have a hard time explaining that, but basically it's just this little thing that you pull with family, and then you end up with a little paper hat and a little piece of paper with jokes that you tell at the table, and it's weird, but it works for here, I guess. Anyway, not why we're here. The little loading icon is pretty. I think, yeah, my trash can might be in the way. Dogubomb presents. I hadn't looked at the studio name in association with Raw Fury. Like I was telling my mum that indie game devs have the best names. A game by Tonda Ross. Music's pretty cool too. Well, that's a moustache. That is a serious moustache.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
There you go. This is how we begin. A lot more impressive than it was in the demo. Okay. Everything within 50 moves. Only open in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes, and all details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go to where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. No, okay, yes, no, but how do I right-click out. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing Tab. Okay. Now, it's a matter of finding a direction. Searching this estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one movement point, let's call it. When you no longer have... Actually, no, let's just call it feet, because that will be hilarious. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Now, which way do I want to go? I've got the entrance hall. Let's try straight ahead. Select a room to start. Let's draw off the hallway. Hallway, rank 2. Don't remember what the hell the ranks mean. Oh, wait. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So, west is that way. So I want to keep trying east. Ugh. No, and I'm more or less stuck with that. Don't really want to do a lavatory, but let's see what the den has for us. I don't know what the little gemstones are. Nobody tells me these things. Okay, what else is around here that I might be able to pick up? Can't interact with it. That's something. Okay. Nothing else interactable. Let's keep going east and see how we go. Bedroom and see how we go from there. Okay. Looking at the map. I would have preferred to go up, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of up. Greetings from Reddington. And I can't turn it over. Okay, fine. Journey noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Well, I keep note paper around basically all the time because it tends to help me in D&D land. Writing down turn order and that kind of thing. So where am I? Heading in the direction of the entrance hall. Spare room. Is there anything useful in the spare room? There is not, and they're kind of in the middle of painting it. I cannot climb the ladder. Pooh. Okay. Let's go back through. See what happens when I go into the bedroom, because I might... Every time I go through the bedroom. Oh, of course, because I opened up the spare room, and that doorway has to be left shut. Now I have a key. Let's see what happens when I go west, because that might unlock a door for me. Corridor, passageway, pantry. Passageway is the only one that corridor is always left unlocked though. So and gem requirement is 2 and I don't have 2. So corridor it is. Let's see. Where have I got anything else I can interact with? Shinies? Nope. Moving right along. West Wing Hall. Let's try the West Wing Hall. Great. Okay. Spread gems in each green room. I don't know what that means. Well, let's pick up the patio and see what happens. This would have to be somewhere where I dig. That's one hell of a barbecue. Oh, more gems. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Well, that might be nice, but I don't have a shovel handy. I just have a gem. If I build the chapel, I can go up. Yes, I'm aiming for up. Is there anything behind or around anywhere that I can? Nope. Lavatory, guest bedroom. Security is the only way I can actually go forward. View inventory of all items currently in the house. That's interesting. Okay. Oh! We have cutscenes. I didn't know we had cutscenes. That's kind of old surveillance equipment for 1993. Cutscene kind of thing. Ha! And there you are. There's even security in the security room. I guess that's to keep you from getting snuck up on. Blue memos true. Red memos lies. Oh, okay, so one of those. I remember I had a. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press Enter. View estate inventory, keycard system, log into network. Fruit, one trunk. Main menu. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keyboard. The keycard system is currently operational. Security level medium, offline mode. Offline mode locked. It says security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting, 5 or 6 with a high setting. Let's set it to low. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost, during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay. Confirm setting. Turn to security menu, log into network. Terminal password, I don't have that. At least I don't think I have that. Okay, so which direction do I want to go? Where am I? To the doorway are more options, I think. Don't have enough gems for that. Oh, once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one to draft. Okay, well. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed we may have an extra guest exploring the house. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. I have monies. I also have an orange. Now I'm going to try going the other way and see if I can get a direction that way. Ah, damn, I do not have enough gems for this. Well, storeroom will at least give me more of those. Right, so key and gem. Okay. Through the pantry. Parlor. There should be a... Oh, yes. This box is the white box. This box is the black box. The blue box contains the gems, so... Both of these are lying. This is the one that's telling the truth. I think that's how this works anyway. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit has lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Wind-up key. Yes, got that. Okay, because, yeah, I mean, this one's obviously lying because it says this box is the white box. This one is obviously lying because it says this box is in the black box. And so that leaves this one as the only one that can tell the truth. So that means that the blue box should have the gems. Okay. So this is the only door I've got. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been leaves. Let me see. If I pick the dining room, I get a way up. The other 2 lead me nowhere. Is there anything of interest here? Just napkins and things. Okay, so... Bunk room, this counts as 2 bedrooms. Conference room. Wherever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Or a passageway, which I can actually afford. Let's go for the passageway. Oh yeah, that's that way is shut down because pantry. Let's see what we got. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room, but still. Let's keep trying to get forward, shall we? Oh. Be an interesting guess. Spend my lost gem and see where I go. Ah, damn it. Oh, but more steps, so that's something. something over there. Gem. That might be useful. Use key. And we hope. Oh, this is the bunk room. And I actually now have more footsteps than when I started. I just don't know if I can actually go anywhere. Oh, hello. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Signature I have no idea about. Okay. So I have more steps. Passageway. Yeah, I think that's the only... What do we got? Commissary items for sale. Well, it's the only one that lets me go anywhere, so... Can't interact with the game. Oh my god. You guys are probably... you guys probably aren't familiar with what this machine is. That is a cigarette vending machine. Yes, they used to have those. Yes, I'm old enough to remember them. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Oh, terminal password. I have a feeling that might actually be Sinclair, and... yeah, no. Red notes are a lie. Okay. Salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector. Well, I know where it is if I need to, so... Anything in the bin? Okay, where am I? I am... actually kind of stuck, but... no, I'm actually proper stuck. Damn. Is it? Coin purse. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1 in interest. Okay. Yeah, but unfortunately, for all that... Oh, wait. That's what they mean by sledgehammer. You'd have to use one to break through, but... Don't have enough coins anyway. And I guess this is going to be a good time to see how much stays with me. Like keys. Yeah, I'll probably call it a day from here. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory have been reset, but I have to call it. I'm stuck. I'm glad you have been enjoying the Wilder Myth. Total rooms 22, rank reached 6, steps taken 36, items found 1. Okay. Save and continue. I might as well get another day out of this. At minimum. Yep, entirely reset. No more gems, no more... Okay, well, let's see what we got. Oh, I don't have... But pantry is a good place to put something like that. Apple. Spare room. Hallway. You can't keep going up until I can't anymore. Corridor. Again. Okay. Damn it. Chapel is probably the best. I'm aware. This one will be less of a disaster if I get the room wrong. Patio, closet, lavatory. Closet's a good one for here. A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use it to roll new floor plans. Okay, this is a good one. And a key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. That's going to be a problem. Special keys, silver key. That's the only one that goes up, but I'm gonna get real tired real fast. Yeah, draw these. F. That's not helpful. Nook. Nook will have to do. Ah, key. These are something. Use key. Ah, and I don't have a key. This one's going to be a very short day. And that's a key card door. Security. Okay. Security menu, log into network. I wonder. Incorrect password. No, I didn't get that quite right. Okay. Fine. Alright. Where am I now? If I head that way, I'm going back up. keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundancy measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Right. Locked. Dark room again, my absolute bane, but what choice do I have? I guess there's probably nothing actually in this one. Okay. But I'm still aiming for up. That's the only one I can build, so what have we got? Oh, right. This again. The gems are on the desk. There's a lie. The gems are in this box. So it's got to be the white one. Okay, fine. So what do we got? Gems. Okay, nothing else in this room. We continue. Okay. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. That's interesting. Okay. Anything else in here of any particular note? Nope. Painting of Mr. Sinclair. Wait. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select the one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. And it's locked. Okay. By the way, I'm gonna have to go back through the bloody weight room. Great. Wonderful. I did check that door, didn't I? Oh, no. Let's pick the one with the gem requirement and see how we go. Ah, patio. New gem. And no shovel to be found anywhere. Poo. Okay. Utility bedroom. The weight room had a breaker box in it, but that door wouldn't lead me to anywhere particularly interesting, so... And I'm blocked out again. But I might as well explore what rooms I can and... Yeah, either way, that is where I am stopped. None of this is helpful. Okay. I swear, some of this is as much luck as anything else. Actually, no, that's right. I can call it a day from the map. Yes, I don't remember the name of it, but I do remember the that there is a Zelda time looping thing. Mask of something, I think. But given I don't play on consoles, Zelda... Well, to be fair, I played the original Legend of Zelda long, long ago. Okay. Let's try starting from this way this time. Parlor, storeroom. Okay. I'll sacrifice a room to get to the storeroom. Because a key, a gem, and a coin is no small thing. Okay. Den. That'll give me a few more choices. And more gems. Okay. Pantry. More coins might be good. So might fruit. Yay, fruit. Okay. Courtyard. Giving myself as many options as possible here. Seem to be having more luck at least. Okay. West Wing Hall. Great. Huh. Windows are boarded up. Spare room. Corridor. Cutting quite the swath here. It'll all go wrong soon, I'm almost sure of it. Oh, I have coins, so I can afford. Right, let's keep going. Key. Crap. Parlor. Puzzle in the parlor, right. The gems are in the true box. There is only one box in this room. Therefore, okay, so it's the black one. Because the gems are... Well, first of all, the gems are always in the true box. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. That is a false node. Oh, so false node is... Oh. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, so I need somewhere with a key. Okay. Try one. In a different spot to see where I go. Locked. Great. Okay, fine. Backtracking a little. Corridor. Maybe one of the items will be a key. This contains two... Oh, shovel! Which means I have the courtyard not far from here. A turnip. Okay, I had a turnip. That's not quite what I was after, but... I just keep digging up turnips. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I don't have courtyard. Ah, Nook gives me a key. Okay. Now back to where I was earlier. Armed with my shovel. Ah, you can sprint. I did not know you could sprint. Okay. Use key. Kitchen, nursery, guest bedroom. Aha! Yeah, none of that I actually need, so we'll escape out of there. Where am I? Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, I need another key. Now, where can I... If I go back to the hallway, there's another door. Provided it's not. Breaker box items for sale. Commissary will point me that way. That might be helpful. Not a key, but... No, can't afford anything anyway. Oh. Okay, that's not gonna help me. Not unless I open up a breaker box. And now that's boarded up because I can't go through it. Fine. I am almost there. It's fine. And then the nook leads into the den, so moderate shortcut. Okay. See what we get from that. Gritty dark room, bedroom, okay. See if getting the bedroom helps me any. Oh, breaker box. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. Cabinet. So where was it that I was at? Hang on. So it was kitchen. Keycard entry system, that's what I was after. Except wait, I don't have the security room, do I? I don't have any way to unlock the security room, I don't think. Let me check the commissary. Right, that's the one that needs a damn key. So where was... breaker box. Oh. The keycard recorder does not appear to be powered on. And of course it defaults to locked until I can find a security system, which I cannot do with the setup as it currently is. Oh boy. I'll give it one more day. Yes, I know, but I'm getting there. I came real close this time. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is goodbye. And it's good. It can be frustrating because a lot of it seems to depend on luck more than anything else. And I'm honestly gonna do like one more day before I just basically call it for the evening, because it's not one for long periods of time when you are low on spoons. But it's been fun thus far. Honestly, sometimes this house frustrates me so much that I wouldn't necessarily mind if it got bombarded from orbit by a moon. Den. Start with den. That should give us plenty of space, and I get a gemstone, which is always good. Next. Parlor. Puzzles. Okay, how easy are you making this for me? Gems are not in the white or the blue box. Gems are in both. That can't be right. Okay, so it's the black box again. Off we go. Okay, what do we got? Security is a good one to have. Courtyard. West Wing Hall. Locked. Okay, go back as far as possible. Don't have enough for a passageway. Archives. While drafting, you will not be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. What in the world that even means? Okay, well, that opens to the den. We'll go for the spare room, or the, chapel. Okay, don't need to go in there yet. So, what do I have here? Closet corridor. Blocks off a courtyard door, but might be useful. Breaker box and security. I have breaker box and security. Great. So if I go back to the security room, go into the system, keycard system, settings, set security level. Setting, change offline mode, unlocked, confirm setting. Great. And then if I go back to the breaker room, which I don't even remember the direction in which the breaker room is. So back through the archives. Yep, going the right way. Good. Right. And Fantastic. Now, that's just in case I run into any keycard system, but that door is locked, so what I really need is a key. And I will be... I can go through the chapel, but then again I can also just go through the den and back into the entrance hall. Okay, so entrance hall. That one's open, that one's open. This way. There's 2 items. It's usually a key. Let's... Yep, a key and a gem. Great. Now, see what we can do. Okay, good. Head in the right direction. Courtyard. West Wing Hall. Use key. I have to take a risk on the archive floor plan. Key. Well. Okay. Nursery will not help. Play it safe and do the hallway. Storeroom, bedroom. Well, it can't be the storeroom. Gem requirement. Archive floor plan and hope. Kitchen. Yes, it's pointing me in the right direction. I could buy food, but I don't actually have any coins at this point. So, use key. Guest bedroom, billiards room, so. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there was a dart game. That's what the puzzle must be. Just need to find its actual rules. Oops. Okay. So no actual indication of what the rules are. That's not good. Floor plan and hope. Shit. That does not help. At all. And yeah, once again, coming close, but I am stuck. Hi, Zora. Again. Although, I seem to be doing a little better with every turn I run. So that's something. Okay, why are you not allowing me to pick up the gem? It's right there. Weird. Ah, no, there it is. Not that it matters, I can't actually do anything with it. And I don't know what this puzzle is supposed to be. I'll have to look it up at some point. Hang on. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to do. Yeah, I'll have to look it up at some point. And yeah, since there's no place else I can take it, today. I know my inventory will be reset. And I'm getting a few more of the tricks involved than I had with the demo. West Wing favored. Maybe I should try aiming for the East Wing. I'll tell you this much, it's not going to be tonight. Because, while it's not a bad game to play without, too much in the way of spoons, it does require a bit more thought, I think, than I'm putting into it. I mean, I'm trying, and I'm obviously succeeding to a point, but I'm not being as intelligent as I could be about room placements. I need to check the blueprints more often, and to be honest, I don't know how much more I could do in some cases, but that's it needs thinkings, so many thinkings. And yeah, no, you're right, progress is progress. It's just, I think it's harder to feel progress if you're already feeling kind of flat, especially when, progress is progress and it seems to be going well, and then all of a sudden you, in this case quite literally, hit a wall. I was thinking about not doing a write-up on Ko-fi for this, because, it's a specialty stream for the holidays, but it's actually more review-worthy than I thought it would be at first, because I did actually write a short review for the demo of Blueprints when the demo first came out, before the game actually did. And I have different feelings on it now, because it seems like they took they say in a timely manner, but they've taken out the time limit that the game originally had. I think it was something like 2 months, something along those lines anyway. But now they don't seem to have how many days you're allowed. So yeah, it might actually be worth writing up, with my demo reviews and the rest of the stuff. I mean, nothing's paywalled. It's I'm in it for the love of the games and the company this time of year. But if you like the stream, the various bits that I do when I do them, just spread the word. For those not entirely cool with Twitch, I'll also get the VOD up on YouTube, since I swear at things and mutter interestingly and generally attempt to be entertaining. So if the time zones are off but people might still like to see the demos and stuff, you know where I live. Tomorrow's another day where I normally stream demos, but we're still into the holiday period, at least in my part of the world. We call it Boxing Day over here, and it has a very different meaning than it seems to in, the US, or in Canada, more to the point, where it's when all the after Christmas sales start. Here, it's literally, it was meant to be a day when, nobles and very rich people gave little gifts to their servants, hence Boxing Day. They would give them things in a box. And that and the poor in general, if memory serves me correctly. But it means it's a bank holiday and everything here is shut. So it's very much, nobody does anything because they're all Christmased out kind of thing. And I will probably be spending most of the day asleep, because you should see my meat car has as much ring around the eyes as my avatar does, put it that way. But I'm still going to be around for some gaming company in the evening for the rest of you during the post-Christmas period. I may show off another Christmas gift, because I got a couple. That was very nice of people. Or I may pick up Wildermyth again. But either way, I'll be around if you want some company for the afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you're in. And I should hopefully be a bit more awake, so more able to give you guys a bit more of my time and energy, because I will actually have some to spare. I hope to see you then, but until then, or until next, have a good one. And happy holidays.